Hello. I have arrived. I am back. Oh my god. I am back finally on YouTube. Ain't me ba when you share wa. Hey, le something share wa. Hey guys. Wow. I cannot believe I've actually missed saying that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it has been like forever, to be very honest. Is it 4 or 5 months? I think 4 months. And wow, first of all, I promise that staying away for that long was not intentional. It was due to forces beyond my control, and for someone who pledged consistency, you have absolutely no idea how much I just constantly like, why can't this just happen? Why can't I just come back on here and do all of this? But I am back. I mean, a round of applause, a round of applause. Okay, so first of all, like I said, it was not intentional to stay away for this long, to be very honest. And I feel like I'm going to have to do a video sometimes later, trying to kind of like break down everything that's happened. Or maybe I would just call it our 2020. And people have been calling 2020 2020. So pardon me if I also 2020 you guys. So I feel like I'm going to have to do a vlog to kind of like relate how the whole year went for me. And trust me, it was a lot. Of course, 2020 2020 has been has been a lot for everyone, to be very, very honest. So that's the second thing. The third thing, yeah, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that's reached out to me personally, for people that know me like personally in person, personally, and then a couple of people were in my DMs, Twitter and Instagram, asking me what's up. They've not seen any video, they've not done this, they've not done that. I'm like, oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Yeah, like I told those people, I had so many things going on for me at that time, and I just could not come on here to, do all of this and all of that. I just had to like let go, and yeah, I am back. Another round of applause, please. Another round of applause, please. Yeah, so and I hope you guys are doing fine. If this is your first time here, yeah, let me get back into character. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, check out my other videos, drop your likes, drop your comments. I love feedbacks and all of that. And if this is not your first time here, you know how we do it. You're like the real MVP and all of that. And yes, I was really surprised, to be honest. I will not lie. I was really surprised getting back on here and seeing that I still had my subscribers almost intact, except for one person. And I'm going to find you. I'm going to hunt you down and press the subscribe thingy on your phone so that you can come back on here. And I'm also going to look for everybody in your house and press the subscribe thingy on their phones too, so that they can come on here. But wow. Thank you guys for staying regardless, even though I've been absent and all of that. Yeah, so the last thing I want to do in this video is to share a couple of things I have learned with everything that's happened, to me in the past couple of months. Let me just say this year, to be very honest. So I want to like share, and hopefully they are relatable, stuff. You guys can relate to it. And I have come back. All right, so the first thing I'm going to share is that I don't know how else to put this, but you can never overestimate the power of family and good friends. Basically, your support system. System. That was what I meant, not system. System. You can never underestimate the support and the kind of love your family would come through for you. With everything that I've had, or everything I had going on for me, I'll be coming at me this year. To be very, very honest, my major source of support and love and succor and all of that was from my family, my immediate family, and my really, really close friends who knew, the stuff that were happening at that moment, who knew, where I was mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, and all of that. Yeah, so it was from them. To be very honest, hold on to your family, hold on to your friends. Basically, hold on to people who you know genuinely love and support you. And as much as these people are doing that much for you, you should also try as much as possible to do the same for them. If they're going all out for you, you should go all out for them as well. If they're there for you, you should be there for them as well, you know, and all of that. Basically, hold on to your support system, hold on to your family, hold on to your really genuine friends and all of that. And your online friends as well, your online support systems as well. I have a couple of people I've not met, but you know, they've always dropped, you know, hints, they've always dropped every word of is a word of advice or motivation or something I'm going to call it now. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Do not, you know, underestimate your family, or, you know, the kind of things they can do for you, or the kind of help or the way they can come through for you when you really, really need them. So that's the first thing. Do not underestimate the power of family, friends, and support system. So yeah. Moving on, the second thing I realized this year, that save. No matter how little, save money. No matter how little. I started working officially, and by officially, I mean, like, you know, with an organization of, I've worked with ping, up and there, contracts and all of that. But when I started working officially was in 2018, and I stayed with that organization for almost 2 years. Now, to be very honest, I started as an intern. I wasn't earning a lot. You know, when you hear intern in Nigeria, you know what that translates to. Yes, so I started as an intern, and I wasn't earning a lot. But because I've always had a saving culture, actually, I just could not spend money. In fact, there was no money to spend anyhow, to be very honest. So because I've had the saving culture, it kind of like helped me. I tried to save, no matter how little, no matter how small the money is. I just saved it. And I think, you know, saving culture is something we should have. We should all, it's a culture we should all like imbibe and all of that. Yes, so save. Because to be very honest, I fell back on the money I had saved. It really came through for me. It really helped me. And, you know, whenever I was, you know, thanking God for everything, regardless, I always thanked him for that spirit of saving. That's me being extra, but I know you understand what I mean, right? Yeah, so I know Lagos is hard, Nigeria is hard, but if it is just 5K you can save from your salary every month, please save. And you can save more than that, please do. If you have not started saving, please save. If you have started saving, please intensify your efforts. Even though that money, I was saving it for something else. I was hoping that by this time, you know, by the time of this video, actually, I would have probably changed my phone, or I would have bought a camera as part of my YouTube journey to make the whole thing, you know, better, experience better and all of that. But, you know, when they say save for rainy days, I saved for rainy days. But by the time the rain started falling, it didn't stop on time. There was this big flood, but thankfully it did not carry us. Amen. So please save. I fell back on how much money I'd saved. It saved me from a whole lot of asking money from my family or from friends, asking them for money, even though they were doing all the, you know, all they could with supports and all of that. It just kind of like made me feel better, knowing that I also do not have to constantly ask these people for money or fall back on them for anything other than their love and support. So yes. Okay, so the third thing I'm going to say, number 3, is that a lot of people do not like to hear this. I do not like to hear it as well, because I'm not a risk taker. But sometimes some risks are worth taking. Sometimes that change you want would not come. Sometimes that thing you want would not come. Sometimes that clarity or whatever it is that you're seeking would not come until you change your condition at that point. Then sometimes all of us want to change. All of us want something better. All of us want something better, something bigger, something different from where we are. And we do not realize that sometimes it is, you know, in our hands. So take risks. I took a very huge risk this year. And of course, actions have consequences. I was bent, beaten, but unbroken. I was not broken. Like so many, like that kind of like, everything kind of like went downhill from there after I took that risk. And, you know, I thought about it properly. I calculated it. I knew the kind of things that were coming. I knew what to expect. I kind of like knew the consequences and the things that would follow. But the way it hit me, man, I never expected it. Plus, to also think about, COVID and all of that, it just made the whole thing really hard. And just make sure you watch my next video. I'm going to spill the tea in my next video. I'm going to go into details properly. The last thing is to know when to let go. I feel like this is very important. A whole lot of us hold on to so many situations, so many people, so many relationships, no matter if it's emotional or platonic. I'm just talking about holding on to things in general. Some of us, most of us actually hold on to these things because we have absolutely no idea what is ahead, because we are scared of change, because we are sometimes comfortable in that situation, that we fail to realize that we need to move on. We fail to realize that the end of this relationship has come and we need to move on. Now, sometimes some of us realize that, at this point, this is where I need to get off and move on with my life. But because we're not sure of what is up ahead, because we're not sure of because we're just scared sometimes, basically we just remain there. I was in denial for a very long time. A part of me knew that time for change had arrived. I knew that it was time for me to move on. I knew that it was time for me to detach myself from something, but I refused. I kept pushing it and I kept harming myself in the process because I wasn't happy. I wasn't getting what I wanted. I wasn't even getting money like that. I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I knew deep down in my heart that it was time for me to look for something else. It was time for me to move on, but I was in denial for a very long time. And sometimes when you get really comfortable in a situation, you find it hard to want to adjust, because change means that you have to start learning new things, you have to probably get into a new environment, or you have to get with new people. But I took that much needed step at the end of the day. I let go eventually, even though it was something I really, really loved, even though it was something that made me happy for quite a while. Yeah, I had to let go and move on to other things. So what I'm saying in essence is that sometimes we're in situations and we're comfortable. We do not realize that we need to move. We do not realize that we need to change. And sometimes we do realize that we need to change, but because we are comfortable in that situation, it's like your comfort zone. Yes, exactly. You do not want to move. But again, sometimes that change you need, that greatness you want, that clarity, that purpose that you seek in life will happen or will reveal itself after you leave a situation for another one, after you change that situation or that condition that you're used to. Yes. See me sounding like a motivational speaker. Anyway, those are like the 4 key things that I learned this year with, everything that has happened to me. And I'm great. I'm great now. I'm way better than I was a couple of months back. I'm glad to be back on here. I'm happy to create content on here, and I'm just back, and I'm just glad that I'm back here and smiling and grinning this much in front of the camera. I look and feel so excited. Yes, so please, if you have not subscribed, press the subscribe button. Please subscribe, or else I'm going to hunt you down too till you subscribe. Yeah. Yes. Okay, actually, please, I'm begging. Please subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next video. So I'm going to do another video going into details of what my 2020 or 2020 has been. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Yes, I'm seeing you guys next time in a couple of weeks, definitely. Stay safe, wear your masks, use your hand sanitizers. COVID is still in town. Even though Lagos people make it look like, no, Corona has gone with the water, a bit has gone with the rainy season and all of that. Nah, please wear your masks, use your hand sanitizers, and stay safe, basically. I'll see you next time. Bye.